And hello again, Internet. Well, we're here to try to finish Uninvited. It probably won't take too long. In which case, we will move down to Shadowgate. Let's go ahead and kick this off. Oh, where did I actually last save? That's a question. How far back was my save? I have the fruit, I have the goblet. Okay. The thing is, though, we still don't know how to feed the, we still need the pet to get the key, clearly. This demon thing over here. I don't know about that bird. I think we might need it. Well, what if I open the cage? Here. No, it'll fly off and escape. So why do I have the other one up there, though? Yeah, the animal in here... The demon thing that holding the key. I still don't know how to get it. I know we're supposed to feed it. But... feed it what? I've tried putting the fruit on the plate, because, I mean, if you examine the plate here... you wonder why the plate here. Maybe it was feeding their pet. This seems like where you go to feed the animal, or the demon thing. But I've not found anything I can actually do to feed it. And I have this fruit and this goblet here. If I eat this, I die. Nothing happens. I can't put it on that. Nothing happens. I can't put it on that. Try leaving it. I can't put it on that. And the cage is currently occupied. So I don't know what the hell to do with it. So let's, take a quick look at what we currently have. And I've been dropping things that I don't need, other than the notes, because I want to keep those. Even though they're not required items, they're useful information. So, from nothing it shall form, and none shall see thee. So this will make me become invisible, apparently. Awake to a sleep. Movement to still. 6 days or more. Bend to your will. So that should be for the spider. Which, there's a spider in the church. I would assume it's to that. But can't do anything about it. If the path is barred with more than one storm to come to make them run. We used that on the dogs. But there are hordes of zombies. It might be useful on those, too. From here to there, when stone walls impair. That just gets us out of the maze. The scroll reads, Dull, dull, wilt thou lead the lost? When I had the gypsy doll in my inventory and used that, it gave me this. You will sleep in the dark world, O Sesame. Open the door for the displaced. Which I used to open the door in the church. So I'm actually going to... Oh, let's actually look at the inventory as well. We have the letter. This note reads, Dear Master, please forgive me. My health prevents me from aiding you in your battle against the evil dragon. You teach your students well. They become too powerful for their own good. Enclosed is an amulet that should look familiar. Wear this charm and think of me. The undead will surely fear it. Still the evil, my friend. Set it free for the sake of the family. Fare thee well. We have the pendant with a large jewel set in it. Diary, I have lost control of Draken, my star student, now fancies himself a master. Though his power is strong, his spirit is weak. He is easily corrupted by the dark spirits of greed and power. My servant, more aware than I, sealed his star in my hingeless box. They're locked away beyond his stare. I've hidden the key. A chair knows where. Okay, we did get the key from the chair. That we took care of. That's what the key in our inventory is, which is so far only unlocked 2 things. I wonder if there's another thing. A stain adores this leather-covered diary. Wow, really? I have to open that diary. Do I have to open this one? The diary 2 is open. Oh. What? God damn it. Maybe I have to close it again. Now what happens if I examine it? There's a small black diary. Okay, interesting. Well, we'll go ahead and open them both. This diary reads, my star is gone, but not lost. Master's servant will pay for his betrayal. The vehicle of my power has not yet served its purpose. When it sets me free, I will have a chance to realize my unlimited potential. The forces of the technological society will be unprepared for the likes of me. I will not be denied. My victory will be inevitable. Okay. Let's keep examining. We have an axe. Although the axe is old, it is still very sharp. This cage is for carrying animals. It looks pretty strong. And inside it is the eagle. It's a box of matches. The elements' names and atomic number are shown as copper, silver, gold, mercury, lead, uranium. This diary reads, the master would not or could not have stolen Draken's star. So I have stolen Draken's star. He is an evil soul. Unlike the master, he uses his power for amusement and profit. He is not concerned with spiritual enlightenment. There is no compassion with his power. I grow weak. I am dying. I have hidden the star in Master's special box. It never opens. It has no locks. Draken's star never discerns. In fire it freezes. In ice it burns. We have the key, the fruit, and the goblet. Now, I've used the fruit on myself. I basically just instantly die. Nothing happens. So watch, this is what happens when you eat the fruit. You bite into the ripe fruit. Both sweetness and sourness mix in your mouth. Suddenly your body begins to age. A year for every second. In moments, your body blows away with the wind. Yeah, so don't eat the apple. But I actually do want to check out the maze again. We don't have the way to get into this yet. I'm assuming that this is the key that the demon is holding. Why am I using the controller? Damn it. Whole point of this is I can use the mouse and keyboard. What happens if I make myself invisible now and then go downstairs? Can't do that? No, it's open. I want use. The spell took a lot out of you, so it didn't. I don't think it does anything to me right now. There will be a time to use it, but it's not now. Oh, what do you know? It's a giant spider. It crushes your tiny body in its large, powerful jaws. It's like, we know that's down there. And it's very annoying because I can't use this either. Nothing happens, so let's go back to the maze. Oh, hello! You see a one-eyed flying monster. What a strange place you're in. Very strange place. Now we can examine these again. There are letters engraved. The Bronthony gem is deep in this place. I'm going to assume that that's the star. Go all the way over to the left side here. Nope, that doesn't go. I've forgotten my path through this place, so I got to mentally map it again. The maze is a maze, and you can. I mean, it is the same thing the entire way through, so you can memorize what you can in it. The pendant can protect you from the undead. It can protect you from the single undead, but not the groups of zombies. The bouncing creature loves things that fly. That's why we have the eagle in the cage. So when we get to the bouncing creature, we let the eagle out of the cage. All right. No, you know what? These are not in the right order. I have made a mistake with my drinks. Give me a moment here. Although I actually should have that one today, since, you know, today's a good day for me. Let's reverse this order here. I will save the good one for last. And today's energy drink is Monster Pacific Punch. This is the one that I also don't think I'm going to like too terribly much comparatively. Because again, I don't really like fruit punch style stuff, and that's what this sounds like. Although this could be, you know, heavy pineapple flavor. I don't know. We'll find out. That's fruit punch, all right. Yep. Not my favorite of flavors. Not that it's like bad or anything. It's not one of these like, oh god, I can't drink this. It's just that if I was going to grab a drink, this would be one of the last flavors I get. And unfortunately, I have 3 more of them. Oops. Yeah, move. Go past it. There should be a zombie coming up here. The horde of zombies. Oh, there are more than 2. Run away! Thunder! Nope, they don't move. Open cage. Nope, that doesn't work. Use axe. Well, that doesn't work either. That just gets me bitten. The pendant doesn't work either against the groups. I don't know how to get past the groups of zombies. See, like, well, you know, I can try this. Except that I don't think they care. Spell took a lot out of you. Yeah, I don't think they care, because they don't really do anything. Oh, nope. It grabbed me as soon as I was done. Unless I clicked on it with the use, and I tried to use the zombie. That would suck. Hitting the zombies, they just bite you and kill you. See? Dead. So it's a typical adventure game, you know, keep trying things until something works. Fortunately, you're able to get rid of the red herring objects, because I was carrying all kinds of shit that did absolutely nothing. Again, kind of strong cherry flavor. I do like cherry. Of course, it could also just be the syrup they put cherries in. It doesn't really say what the flavors on it are. Yeah, well. What do I use? What do I use? Well, I did not use the pendant this time, so we'll try it. Use pendant on zombies, and they eat me. Like I said, it works on single zombies, but not on the group. There's just too many of them. Can I open the pendant? No. Can I use the pendant on myself? No. I tried using the axe. That didn't do anything. I tried using the... Let's try using the goblet. Nope. Nope. Can't purify them that way. So, I don't believe I have whatever I need to get past the zombies. At least north past the zombies. I can just go to the side here. See, I can just move past them. That doesn't matter. Stop that. And nope, that's not where I wanted to go. Dead end, which Talamar. So we think. That should be a reference to Shadow Gate, which I have not played yet. It's a tombstone. Your name hasn't been carved into it. So that's my game reference there. See, there's this. Can't go. Wait, can't go through the door? As you enter the coffin, someone or something closes the heavy marble lid on top of you. You slowly suffocate as the oxygen is consumed. Most people die first, then go into a coffin. Interesting! I had not done that before. Examine. It's a marble coffin. You realize it's with sadness that one day you too shall die. Let's hope it's not sooner than you think. Use matches on the coffin. Nothing happens. Use goblet on the coffin. Nothing happens. Fruit on the coffin. Nothing happens. Close the coffin. Examine. No, there's nothing new there. Can I use the stuff on it now? I don't have many things to use, so... That's the thing, there's just like nothing there. I didn't realize that you could move into the coffin, so that was a new one. So we did something new today, at least. Dead end. More dead ends. If you have a mental map going, you realize that I will have missed, yeah, this right here. Okay, so we examine this coffin. A rose is but a rose. That means that we should leave that here. So let's go into the secret passage we opened. This is, of course, where I got the bird because the snake ate the cat. Can't do anything with a snake. It's a happy, full snake. Don't do it! Yeah, don't kill the snake. Snake's cute. It's a cat eater. Ah! See, there... This is where we're going to need to figure out how to get past the zombies. Can I speak to the... Yep. I don't have parcel tongue. What if I try talking to the zombies? There is no escape from us. You will be ours. Okay, so we have talking zombies. Hey, that's something. That's more than I did last time. Nope. They don't care about thunder. Okay, open the zombies. Nope, they kill me. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out because there's no path to get past them. Hold on. It would be right here. There might not be any reason to go past them. Oh, I can't go south there. Maybe you go south around it. All right, let's see if I can actually get to the south of it here. So 2 south is the zombies. Can I get 4 south of here? Now hold on. Yeah, here's the zombies. It's the same zombies, isn't it? So I can't actually get up in that. That's probably where I need to go then. Oh, I'm back at the beginning now. I don't think there's anything down here. I think it's a dead end. And this used to have a single zombie in it, which we got rid of. Ace Hunting! Name sounds familiar, but you can't remember why. Oh, you know, I didn't notice that before. That you can't remember why. That's deja vu. Okay. Yeah, whatever is on that side, I can't get to it. So if I have to go south from the zombies... I believe this is the exit. Yeah. And there's the eye bat again. Well... Can I talk to him? Because he did make noise with it. You can't do that. Examine... Altar, which has moved. Beautiful stained glass. Ornament is firmly attached to the wall. Well, it looks... Oh, no, that's not a chain coming off it. That's just the brick wall behind it. The pews. Something down... Searching down some 70 feet. Stale, damp odor, stagnant water rises up out of the hole. Can I use the cage on the hole? Can I open the cage? Okay, can I leave the cage in the hole? Can I leave the fruit in the hole? Can I leave the goblet in the hole? No. So there's still nothing I can do with that hole right now that I can figure out. There's the bird again. I don't know why it keeps flying past. I mean, there's more water. Dead plant has begun to decay. Nothing unusual. It looks like a plant. It looks like a lush green plant with a juicy but unfamiliar fruit on it. Can we take it? I mean, we've already taken it. That's what the fruit is. Can't take it. Can't take it. Can't take it. Can't take it. we had to grab the watering can in here, water it a few times. Hold on. Really? I was thinking maybe if we gave it purified water, it would give us a different fruit. Door is quite strange looking. Silver orb and spire decorate the door nicely. I wonder if they light up or something. Can we use them? Can we open them? Can't open the door. Can't here's Johnny the door either. I don't think I can use a key here. Hey, Dua. No, coffee's done. I'm having Pacific Punch Monster, which is not my favorite, but it's not terrible. We have a key still, but it doesn't work here. There's no keyhole. Can I speak to the door? Is there someone on the other side of it? Nope. Why wouldn't you? I can't light the door on fire, that's for sure. See? No fire. The door is not undead. What is this? It's a pentagonal hole. It appears that something used to reside in it. Okay. Well, we found where the key is. Can we use the hole? Can we open the hole? Do we have anything pentagonal? Don't believe so. Even the pen that we have didn't work for that. But that is at least a clue that we did not have before. I mean, I don't think this key is pentagonal, but we'll try it. Yep. So at least we know now something we're going to need. A pentagonal item of some sort. I'm not rereading everything that I've already read before. I'll just read the new stuff. Oh, I don't think I fully read the pentagonal hole. Sorry. Chest, no chest pieces. Quite small and uncomfortable. Man in the painting. It's almost alive. What if I open, or do you take? Can I take the paintings? No. Nope. 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 This opens, but there's nothing inside it anymore. So close it. We needed the key to open that. Scratch marks adorn could have been made by when someone tried to open it. What was inside it? I don't think the demon tried to open it. If it did, then you'd put whatever was inside it on the plate there for it. But I don't remember what was inside of it. I mean, I don't really have... Can we leave the key there? Probably not. It would be interesting if like the monster dropped the key that it was using and replaced it with the other one. That would have been a thing, but nope, doesn't look like it. Until now, you've only seen a photograph in movies. That's not true. We already broke this. I'm assuming that playing it is what caused the demon to start showing up. Go to your room. I wonder if that's a clue as well. Because I think the first time we saw the demon is when we went to one of the rooms. Let's go back upstairs and look. I mean, it's the best information I have right now. You feel very, very weak. Pressure begins to bear down on you. This is the evil guy's room. Let's take his pillows. What a good place to rest your head. Take the pillows. Examine the pillow. Open the pillow. Okay, well, let's examine. There's a reading lamp. Table makes a hollow ring when you knock on it because you can open it. And there's nothing left inside because I already grabbed it. That's where a scroll was. The scroll that I believe had doll. Examined. Abstract painting has no signature. Decorative curtain. A large mirror. Wardrobe has a mirror on it. We can open the wardrobe, but there's nothing in it. So we close it again. Can't open the mirror. Can we use the mirror? No. Can we use the bed? Nope. Examine the rug. Can we use the lamp? Turns on and off. Can't open the painting either. Well, let's move to the next room, which is the bathroom. One of the bathrooms. We can open the clothing hamper, which we already did. Again, nothing in it. There was a dirty towel, which is now laying in the backyard. Can we open the mirror? Nope. Examine the tub. Can we move into the tub? No. There's no toilet in here. As it mentioned when we first came in. Marble shelf. It's nothing unusual. See, this light fixture seems to have been shaped to be gripped. And we can't use it. It's too high up for you to reach. Nothing happens. Okay, so clearly there's something to get up here with. I can't reach it. Can't go through the door till you open it. Open the light. It's too high for you to reach it. That's probably why there's no toilet, because you could stand on the toilet and get up there. What can I stand on? Nothing in my inventory. No, use a pillow. On the rug? Nope. Leave the pillow on the rug. Nope. So this is something we need to figure out at some point, is how to climb up that or get a pole or something that we can open that with. I will be back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Well, let's not have to worry that this game is going to be over too quickly. I mean, maybe if I'd immediately found the answer, but... Okay. Let's try the other rooms. Examine the wheelchair. I wonder if there's something special about the wheelchair. Nope. What if I use a wheelchair? Can I take the wheelchair? Nope. Damn. That would have at least been something. It's a floor lamp, right? When you pull the chain, lamp turns on, turns off, turns on, turns off. None of those are seeming to do anything. Open the wardrobe. Oh! The wardrobe's locked! Use the key on the wardrobe. Oh my god! Oh, we got something new finally! We have a box! A box! It's been shrink wrapped! What's that? It seems to be generating heat inside of it. If I throw it in the fire, will it freeze? Is this a special box? This could be the special box with the star. Well, we'll take the box. Now let's examine this scroll. It's a rolled up scroll sealed with wax. Let's open the scroll. Gold, silver, and mercury. Together they form a key. Well, I'll take that. We have the numbers for those, so we'll examine the scroll. Sealed with wax. Let's open the scroll. The scroll reads, "The heart of the guarded maze contains the Brothny gem. It is guarded by he who moves as the moon." We'll take that. And then let's examine this bottle. A dark liquid sloshes inside the bottle. Take the bottle. We will close the closet. Hot diggity dog, we found new stuff! Examine the bed. Solid oak. We got photograph. Terry Marsh, Duchess of Trent. The eyes of this photograph, the eyes of the man in this photograph are dark and sunken. The woman in the photograph is quite beautiful. Her name is Miss Vicky Porter. Again, can we take any of these? No. 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 Can we open? No. 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 Can we use the bed? No. It's a shame we can't move the chair. If we could move the chair into the bathroom, we could climb up on it, but nope. Move the chair? No. Because it's move us into here. Alright, you're inside a bathroom. Again, there's no toilet. What the hell? Examine the rug. Can we open the rug? Nope. Examine the tub. Single slab of granite. Thick marble basin. See, again, I scream at this mirror. But the other one, I just check my hair. What the hell? Open the mirror. Nope. Use mirror. Nope. Alright, so what I am going to do, though, is use this bottle on myself. Open bottle. Use bottle on self. Black liquid settles into your depth. The black liquid quickly settles into the depths of your digestive system. You become nauseous and disoriented. Then you slip into unconsciousness, never to awaken. Well, that's what I'm going to feed the pet, apparently. Let's try to open the box. It won't open! It seems to be generating heat inside it. Yeah, I think we're going to throw that in the fire downstairs. There's the closet. Nothing left in here. Light turns on. Light turns off. Nothing seems to change when the light turns on. That goes upstairs. Which I'm not going to go upstairs right now. The other bedroom. This is where the thing danced across, I believe. So examine big radio. Can we use the radio? It doesn't work. Can we open the radio? It won't open. Can we take the radio? No. Open. This is where we got the ruby. The ruby was bad. Examine the rug, the bed, the mirror. Can we take the mirror? Can we open the mirror? Can we use the mirror? The bed. I don't think there's anything really left in here. Alright. I mean, there's this upstairs, is just the cage. Which, if we go in there, we're dead. So, use the box in the fire. When you fill the box in the fireplace, it burns up. Clouds of smoke billow from the fireplace. The light reflects off the star with blinding radiance. It must have been in the box. You take the star. Examine the star. It's a heavy brass star, which bears the inscription, Fire and Ice. This has got to be the guy's star that he's been looking for. Also, the rug has a star on it. I wonder why. So we have the key for that one room now. Alright. Open bottle. Use bottle on plate. Crap. Use the bottle on the fruit. Use the bottle on the goblet. Nothing happens. Alright, well, whatever. The bottle's open now. Let's close the bottle, actually. Close bottle. Still need to figure out what to do with that, but we've made progress. Let's drop the pillows. I'm keeping the scrolls and the goblet. Pretty sure we can't leave the bottle here. Okay, we don't need the bottle. That's weird. Here I thought we'd be able to poison something, but nope. Use the star. Wait, really? Examine the star. This heavy brass star bears the inscription Fire and Ice. It's a pentagonal hole. But this isn't that? Huh. I am now very confused. I mean, we can't leave this here, clearly. Yeah, don't do it. I could probably leave the scrolls. Nothing else I can leave. I'm gonna need it all. I think I already tried doing this. Huh. But you could leave the bottle. Yeah, I'm still confused about that. Alright, examine. I'll turn on the lights if I can. Lights turn on, nothing changes. Lights turn off, nothing changes. Chair is another fine example of exquisite antique furniture in this house. Can we open the chair? Nope. Can we take the chair? Funny if one of these chairs we could take and then use it upstairs. Simple rug seems slightly out of place in this room. Open. Take. Use. Seeing it through looks pretty grim. Move out here to the railing. It's the veranda railing. It was covered with a spider. Or with the spider stuff that we put down to capture the spider, but that's been done. Examine. Stars. Antique globes. Rusted in a position and no longer spins. Found with many books. Can we open this? No. 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 Can we use? No. 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 Why is this book... Can we take this book? Can we examine this book? Why is this book kind of separated from the others? Burn the books! Nope, no burning books. Nothing in there. Has been ripped apart because it had something in it. The chair looks like it's worth a bundle. No, hold on, though. The soft couch cushions have been ripped apart. The one thing says the chair is the key, but I've only opened a sofa. Small rug barely covers the floor. Eagle. Snake. Can we open the rug? Can we take one of the chairs? Can we use the chairs? Or the rug? I suppose we can't go back outside. Nope, door's locked. Kitchen. This is this guy's room. We've already been through it. Using this, opened the painting, which is where we got one of the diaries. Nothing in here. You close it. Use. Yep. So we'll use it again to close it. That's the only one that lets you do that. Which is why the other lamps are usable, but I wish they would do something. Oh, well. There's the stove, which I can't even open, so... Nothing in the cupboards. Use the lamp. Light turns on, light turns off. Everything else is gone. Examine. No keyhole. Must have been well used. There's a door with scratches. Seen better days. Use. There's gotta be something in here, man. Won't open, it's locked. This is open, but there's nothing left in it. That's where you got the card. And of course, we can't chop the door down. Or burn the door. Or throw fruit at the door. No keyhole. What is this above it? Nothing. Charred firewood left in the place. Can we take any of it? Nope. Can we use the star in this fireplace? Nope. Painting shows an eagle flying off. It's a painting of a landscape. Can we use the chandelier? Light turns on. Light turns off. Light turns on. Light turns off. Nothing happens. This chair is finely upholstered. A large oak table. Can we take the chair? No. Can we use the chair? No. The table? No. Try taking the chair again. Can't take it. This moves back into the study. Can we take one of these chairs? No. I don't suppose we could throw this back in the fire. Nothing happens. So I got something new, and it doesn't seem to do anything for me. It's a giant stuffed fish. Can't take it. It won't open. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Hideous skeleton forms inside the cell, and a deathly dry voice that says, "There is no escape from here. There is no escape. No escape!" Through the iron bars. See a window through the iron bars. Can we take the cage? And, yep, it seals behind me. There's no escape. You were trapped. I have fucking nothing, man. I am so out of ideas. This guy, see, he's got the key. It won't let me do anything while he's dancing around. That was definitely not your imagination. This little creature is running circles around you. All that running probably makes him extremely hungry. Yes, he probably does. And it's in this room that has this. But I don't know how to feed him. Use the star on that. No, use the star on the fruit. Nope. On the scroll? No. What the hell am I doing? Use the fruit on the plate. Use the plate. Use the plate. Examine the plate. Did I screw myself? Was there something that I needed to feed him that I've left outside? I'm trying to think. The fire and ice thing. The fuck, man? I've hit my wall. I'm lost. I am unfortunately lost. It is time. Oh, you know what? Actually, controls. I believe there's a hint button. That's not hint. Options, controls. Hint, tab. That's not what hint does. That just moves me. That just moves me to another window. That's not what hint means. Options, escape, hint, tab. That's not what hint means! Controls. There's no hint here. This is what tab does, is a quick move. I think there might have been something else that you were supposed to do. Like, if there's a hint system in this, I don't see it. Because the hint is just quick moving me. Which is a shame, because a hint system would be useful. Oh, the Uninvited. Controller, mouse, where are you, mouse? There you are. Okay, let's take a quick peek at this thing. Okay. Quickly reading here. Looking. Hold the wait. It's apparently I missed something in the labyrinth, which, I mean, surprise, surprise. But where I missed it is the confusing part. Because I didn't see anything there for that. But we'll go to it. It's a long way around. Surprise, surprise. It's in the room that had the snake and all that. You know, where I got the bird. I supposedly missed something in there. I think I just went the wrong way. I think I've just been in a big circle. Yeah, that wasn't it. That's not it either. Ugh. I never remember where this one was. This one was always harder for me to find, so... There we are. Oh, son of a bitch! I never did this. This would be why I couldn't find the thing south. You move south. Oh, see? Now it's bouncing! Before your eyes, the biggest, strangest creature you've ever seen. It bounces up and down. There's some kind of jewel behind it. Really? Fucking really? Right where you get this, you use it right away. As soon as you opened the cage, the bird flew off. Yeah, all I ever had to do was move south. The strange creature was utterly fascinated by the bird. It gives chase to eat it. Well, there you go. Let's take the gem. You take the jewel. This beautiful jewel is large and heavy. It must be the Blothany gem. That's it. Oh, this whole fucking time I missed one room in the library. And we're out of the maze. Yeah, you know, that wouldn't be me if I didn't do something that stupid. Okay, use the jewel in that. It has to be it. Hey, look! 5-5! Use with the gem in the hole. It fits perfectly. Suddenly, the gem begins sending off sparks. You get the feeling that the silver orbs have something to do with this. Voila! The door opens! Oh, hello! As soon as you enter the room, you are shocked to discover a floating blue creature. It seems to be some sort of guardian. You hear it hissing something about food. Suddenly, the strange creature's hungry eyes light up. It attacks the fruit and swallows it down with one gulp. Satisfied, the hideous creature belches and disappears. Bye, Slimer! And hey, look, there's a star on this door. I bet I have to use the star on it. Examine the rug. Unlike the other doors in this room, this door has no markings on it. The blue star is painted on this. The blue planet is painted on this. The light fixture on the ceiling looks like a child's spinning top. Light turns on. Nothing in the room changes. Open this. I will be back again shortly. I apologize. Today's just been a day. And sorry about that. Okay, so... Okay, one of the things about that maze and that room in the maze, every other room you had to move twice to get to the intersection point. That was the only room that was a halfway thing. That once you got one step over, that's when you had to go south again. That's when you had to change directions. That was the only time in that entire maze that happened, number one. Number two, it was a bottom one, which means it was something you didn't actually see on the screen. You had to look at the map for. Those are the two reasons why I missed that. Okay, let's open this door. It won't open. It looks locked. Star door opens, though, so let's move through it. This looks like Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory. You wonder what kind of experiments are performed in here. Well, I have answers. This is chemicals. This is... I have the card here, which tells me what numbers to use, and one of the scrolls here tells me how to make a key. So let's examine. A heavy iron lid is set on the floor. This large cauldron looks like it may have been seen in Macbeth. It's a pile of firewood. You wonder what could be in the wall safe. Perhaps it contains a clue to the whereabouts of her sister. Obviously locked. There's something written on the safe. First the secret numbers, last the right button. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is an I kind of figured it would be something like this because the card gives you the numbers on the periodic table for the elements. So I was wondering if I would actually have to use the numbers in a sequence. So that's what this is going to be. This is going to be the numbers there. And it's going to be... Oops, sorry, that must be the wrong combination. The safe refuses to open. Yeah, I know. Well, first off, let's examine... You wonder what all the awful colored liquids in the interconnected flasks and beakers could be. So, examine the scroll. Gold, silver, mercury. 794780. 794780. You'll notice there were 6 digits here. Seven, 9, 4, 7. Oh, god damn it. Seven, 9, 4, 7, 80. You did it! That was a correct combination! Told you that would be. I told you that would be. I should have said that because I've been expecting that for a while, to be entirely honest. Examine. The jar is made of an extremely hard substance. It said cookies on it. You can hear something inside when you shake it. Well, let's take the jar. Let's open the jar. It won't open! Use the jar. What would you like to use this on? No. Okay, itself. Let's light a fire under the cauldron here. It starts to burn. Okay, examine large cauldron. Can we take the cauldron? Open the cauldron? You close the cook pot. It won't open. It's locked. I do have a key. This won't work, but we'll try the key. Key won't fit the lock. It's the wrong one. Can we use the chemicals? Nothing happens. Can we use the goblet on the cauldron? Nothing happens. Star on the fire. Nothing happens. Star on the goblet. So at some point we're going to have to cook something, but I don't know what. Ooh, let's examine the cage. I believe there's nothing in it. Yep, nothing in it. Use the jar on... Nope, nothing happened. Okay, well. Open this door. Move into here. This room is dominated by the huge telescope. Let's examine the book. You turn a few pages of the book. The language of this text is indecipherable to you. Let's take the book anyway. Hey! Take the stool. What? What do you mean I can't take the stool? That would get me into the fucking bathroom door. Ah, you... The surface of this table is covered with tiny indentations. Maybe someday we'll be able to reach out to one of these distant points of light on the star map. These large lenses can bring stars to your eyes. Aw, boo. Can we use telescope? It's so dark you can't see well. Use matches on the... Nope, nothing happens. It must be Duwa. It must be. Use the star on the stars. Nothing happens. Can we open? It's so dark that you can't see well. I don't really see anything in here to do then. And I can't open this door because it's locked. I don't suppose. Use the jar on the ground. Nothing happens. Open the jar. It won't open. How the hell do... You try to break the jar, but it is much too strong. You'll need to use something to break this. I have a fucking axe. How does that sound? Using your strength, you swing the axe. With a crash, both the axe and the cookie jar shatter in pieces. The axe? The axe shattered? The fucking axe broke from the cookie jar? The cookie was delicious. It tastes like devil's food cake. You set the cookie on the plate. Oh, here it comes! Oh, he left the key for me! The creature finally stops running. He grabs the waiting cookie and quickly runs away. In his haste, he leaves the key which he had carried with him. Take key 2! Examine key 2. This key the little creature was carrying. Psh. Fucking. Okay. The cage is probably done now, because apparently I don't have to put the creature in the cage. So let's... Hi, bird! Bye, bird! See if I can leave the cage now. Yep, cage is done. I bet the card is done, too. Is the matches done? Nope, matches aren't done yet. Pendant's not done yet. Is the key done? No, I haven't used the goblet yet. Star's not done. Use key 2 on the floor. Move down. Ouch! With a thud, you land on the floor of this cave. You notice there's about 5 inches of tar on the ground. Aw, can't light everything on fire and die immediately. Examine. Nothing. It's a hole in a laboratory, but it's too high for you to reach. You hear a slithering sound. Maybe something seems to be moving in the other side of the hole. You feel damp, cold air flowing out of the hole. You stand in a section of the cave that is mysteriously frozen. An acrid mist rises from the frozen sludge of the cave mouth. Mystery tendrils form themselves into a robed human figure. He says, "You've come. I've been waiting for you. Please listen to me. Long ago, I dueled with my disciple, Draken, in this place. I confined him here in the ice, but his power was too much for me. I am now forever locked in this dimension with only the ability to project my image into this cave. I ask a favor of you, my son. Send the sleeping draken in the ice away into the dark world. With that, the old man disappears. The whole cave is frozen solid. Okay, well, we're not ready for that yet. Oh shit, it's a spider! As soon as you step into the cave, a giant spider emerges from a hole in the ceiling. Poison drips from its fangs. What do you mean I can't do that? That's what this is for! Oh, use. You shouted, Stellini, as loudly as possible. The spider's movement grind to a halt. It seems to go to sleep. Use the goblet on the spider. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. The spider seems frozen in time. Good job. I mean, is it frozen forever? Can I kill it? Nothing happens. So examine, nothing unusual. You see nothing unusual. The spider seems frozen in time. Good job. Can we move past it? Up to the chapel. So that's how you get back out of here. Well, what do you know? It's a giant... Well, shit. What? Why is the bird down here? Why is there a bird down here? How do I kill the spider? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Can't light it on fire. They're gone. Yeah, they're gone though. Use a star on the spider. Can I crush it with a book? You could never use the insecticides on this anyway, or they wouldn't be gone. Can I take the spider? Is there anything else in this room? Close the lid. I tried to close that. Close the lid. All right, what happens if I come back out and back in now? Nope, spider's still there. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Can I talk to the spider? No. Can I use the spider? No. Just says close the lid. But I do close and nothing happens. What if I try closing this then? Close the altar, close that. If I move back down, the spider eats me. Oops. Its head is the same size as yours. Its body dwarfs you, however. Nope. Suddenly extrudes its thick thread, wraps you up in it. You can't move. The last thing you see before you pass out are fangs, the approaching fangs of the arachnid. Oh well, there's an achievement for getting killed by the spider that way at least. Can I move up into this? No, it's too high for me to reach. So I still don't know what the star is for. I still don't know how to reach the light fixture in the bathroom. I don't know how to get past or how to stop the spider. I can get past it, but I'd like it to be a permanently gone solution, so I don't have to go around all the time. Although I can get back down here anytime, so maybe that doesn't matter. I mean, worst case scenario. With a shout, you throw the brass star into the ice. Suddenly, a flaming apparition appears. Steam bursts from the ice as it rapidly melts. The melting ice mass creates a flow of water that rushes into the next cave. Is he going to get eaten by the spider now? The current sweeps the human figure from within the ice into the next cave. Suddenly, the old man reappears. Hurry, before he can awake, you must eject him into the dark world. Do as I request. With that, again, he disappears. The current suddenly pulls you under and you are swept away. Sputtering, you stand up in the water and notice that you are in a very small cave. You fail to see the bottom of this pit. It's so dark you can't see well. In his dark robe, the frozen figure begins to thaw rapidly. This has to be Draken. What would you like to use this on? His moan echoes for quite some time, gradually fading. Beyond the hole is nothing but water. The ice is melted. You feel it's unsafe for you there. Aha! You seem to have found the exit. An ancient staircase leads straight to a door. The wooden door seems quite out of place amidst all this rock. It won't open. It's locked. Click. The door is unlocked. Oh, it's this place. As you enter the room, the door slams behind you. You hear your sister's voice crying out. It sounds like it's coming from above you. Suddenly, the screaming stops. Help! It's your sister's voice. It sounds closer than before. Your sister must be on this floor somewhere. This floor? You must be getting close. You feel very, very weak. You're inside a bathroom. As you enter the bathroom, the door slams shut behind you. Your sister's screams are deafeningly loud in here. It's almost as if she is on top of you. It's too high for you to reach. I don't want to open the hamper. I want to climb on the hamper. Use the goblet. Take a moment to check your hair. So you check a moment to check your hair. So the door's closed. I can't open it. So I'm basically now stuck in this room. As if this game does not have soft locks, I should have everything I need to get out. Do I have the star? No, the star is gone. I have the pendant. Oops, no. I have the matches. I have the goblet. The water in the bathtub is now beginning to overflow. Water flows rapidly into the drain. The tub begins to fill rapidly. The drain doesn't appear to be working correctly. Water is really getting deep. Too bad you didn't bring a rubber duck. I hope I know how to swim. It's too high for you to reach. The water continues flowing, flooding the bathroom. It's too high for you to reach. Bubbling, the water level rests. Your head is almost touching the ceiling. The water level goes any higher, you're in deep danger. You did it, it's open. You wonder what's on the other side. That was weird. You come out into the attic. It's your big sis. At last you found her. She seems to be ignoring you. Come on, sis. Come on, sis, you shout at her, but she doesn't move. You look very closely and then shrink back in horror. Your sister's eyes are glazed, and her sickly smile tells you that something is horribly wrong. You slap your sister. Sis, what's wrong with you? You ask. Suddenly, a horrible spirit comes out of your sister's body and screeches at you. The thing begins to speak in a low rattle. This little one is too weak for me. I need new blood and a stronger body. I need you. I will have you. You will join us now. In horror, your sister shakes her head, gets up, and jumps out the window. Now that she's safe, it's time to deal with you, you shout at the undead nightmare. You suddenly feel quite helpless. You know that you are no longer part of the world of the living. Much to your horror, you realize that you are now a prisoner of the realm of the undead. Okay, so that didn't work. The pendant did not work. Use the tap. Okay, so I have to use the goblet on it. Now we just sit there and do this until it opens. And we use a goblet on it. Okay. Oh, this is exciting. Use the goblet on the ghost. Drink this, you say, as you splash the water on the spirit. The hideous creature screams in pain at the touch of the water, because it is holy water. In an instant, the menacing apparition fades into nothingness, leaving no tangible evidence of his having been there. You climb through the window out onto the balcony. You are surprised. The air is so mild. In fact, a warm, pleasant breeze wafts past. A bright, warm sun begins to shine through the clouds. Then you see your sister. Sis, you're okay! You shout as you hug her. Of course I am, silly, your sister replies. I just went into this house a couple minutes ago. At least, seemed like a couple minutes ago. I guess I fell asleep. Boy, what a nightmare I had. You hug your sister again, thanking heaven above that it's all over. Your sister is now herself again, and you are aware of a sense of peace and triumph. It was a nightmare, wasn't it? It was a nightmare, wasn't it? She asked hesitantly. You see fear in her eyes. With a smiley reply, of course it was, sis. Just a real bad dream. Let's go home, you say, as you and your sister sit together in the warm golden glow of the summer sun. Yeah, again, this is a good game. Yeah, it gives you energy and exercises demons and ghosts. Genuinely, this is a good game, even as far as adventure games go. And again, I did have to look something up in it because I missed one fucking bit in one room, which is usual for games like this. But no, that is a solid adventure game. The fact that it lets you get rid of useless items, and only useless items. Yeah, you know the entity will never be completely gone. The end. No, it only lets you get rid of useless items and only useless items, so it lets you narrow down what you need. There are plenty of hints throughout most of the game. There were a couple times, both the games, where I've needed to look something up. Although this one I at least would have been able to find eventually. This I would have found that there was another room I was missing in the maze. It would have probably taken me a while. It could have taken me hours. But I would have found this one, as opposed to Deja Vu one, which that didn't go so well. But no, like, genuinely, these are extremely well-built adventure games. That even though they have the loss conditions, you just go right back to where you were. You can't get soft locked in these. You can't get screwed. If you end up locked in a room, you know that that room will have a way out. It will have an answer. So flooding the room so that I can reach the top, that was cool. I had all of one item left I hadn't used, so that had to be what you used on the end boss there. Or the end puzzle. Yeah. Like, seriously, thumbs up to both of these so far. These have been two of the better adventure games I've done. Truly enjoyed them. And we have yet to do what is considered to be the classic. Hopefully this will be the best of them. But we'll find out tomorrow as I start this one. Like I said, Deja Vu, for me, was always the one. That was the one I knew of the most. That was the one I'd always kind of wanted to poke around and play with. I am so glad I bought this set. So glad. I was genuinely worried about these, because you guys know me in adventure games. I am terrible at them. As you've seen, because even these ones, which are on the easier side, I would say, of adventure games, I've still had to look something up. So I am absolutely awful at adventure games. So which is why I was really hesitant to play these. Genuinely hesitant to play these. But my god, I am so glad I bought this set. Especially since the set has, like I said, it has a really good CRT filter. Not perfect, because I can still see the dithering on things, which means it isn't blurring like it's supposed to, like an actual CRT would. Even the old TV one, not perfect, but it's cool that it has those filters. Maniac Mansion was another one, yeah. I mean, you already seen me play through the PC version of that, and I did apparently miss something, although I had actually gone to where that was. In my final run-through, I did miss that you have to go to the arcade and get the code to go through the door. You see, unfortunately, the PC version today, if you buy it, they had to remove the one code that was DRM because it needed the manual, and well, the digital versions don't have the manual, and GOG says no DRM. In doing so, however, they also removed one of the actual puzzles, and that is getting through the room to the up the top of the stairs. King's Quest 3 I've mentioned this before. And it's one of my White Whale games. I do have the King's Quest series. I have a lot of Sierra games on Steam. And I am terrified to play it. Genuinely kind of terrified to play those. Because I think that King's Quest 2 will end up being a miserable experience to me. They're on the list. They've been on the list for a long time, but I'm afraid to play them. I should just buckle down and do it, though. I really should. Oh my god, there's the mountain path in 3. Doing it on keyboard is pain because the way the game does it, you tap the direction to start moving that way, and then you have to tap it again to stop. You don't hold it down. So yeah, those are pain. That's another reason why I don't really want to play those. But like I said, these adventure games right here, these are fantastic. This set, this anthology right here, is getting extreme praise from me. I think everyone should check it out. You guys should grab it and play it yourself. Of course, you're watching me go through it. You really should. This set is amazing. I love it. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow starting Shadowgate. Really, really am. But that will be tomorrow, because enough time passed today that if I start this one, I won't really get much progress in. I'd rather do it tomorrow and have it on a separate thing, have it on its own. But yeah, adventure games, man. I mean, there are so many adventure games out there that were so good. Fortunately, I've gone through a lot of the classics. I still have not done Day of the Tentacle. I have not done Monkey Island. So I have other classic adventure games to play on stream, but you'll note that I've tried... I love them and I hate them. I love adventure games. There's so many weird and wild things that they are. Adventure games have some of the best, most bizarre what the fuck theming to them. And I'm terrible at the games. That's why I don't play as many of them. I want to, but I'm so fucking bad at them, and I think it does bad to my channel when I play them. Not that I care too much, just ugh. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should I start playing more of them? Have a good one, Dua. Be careful. Should I play more? Yeah, Monkey Island is pretty good like that, apparently. I mean, I have the Mist set as well. That's another one that I do want to play. So, alright, I'll try to start adding more of them to the list. It's just that I'm worried about getting another Dragon Sphere situation. Or like that Etna and Harvey situation, the first one, that put me to sleep. That just was not a fun experience. But even the ones I've liked, like Toonstruck, I get stuck on something incredibly stupid. There's also a really good Blade Runner one that Night Dive has brought back, so... we'll see. I'll try to start adding more of those. Not going to be this month, though. I still got stuff to do this month. And we still got Shadowgate. I'm glad I finally went and did these. I'm glad I overcame my fears of these games and am playing them because I have truly enjoyed both of these. Mostly because they were generally easy enough for me to solve. But actually the stories of them have been interesting as well. They're not the most in-depth. They don't have to be. Like, fucking... this noir setting here, just inject this shit into my veins. And I mean, yeah, it isn't true film noir style. It's still this, like, gumshoe stuff, tracer bullet. Just inject this into my veins. Maybe at some point. That game kind of terrible at that game, too. But yeah. Yeah, maybe at some point I will. Maybe at some point. Not today. Today, I am going to go celebrate and enjoy. You have a good one, Internet. Yeah, it is. It is one of the better Survivor games out there. So if you like Survivor games, thank you very much, Sam. If you like games like Vampire Survivor, genuinely Deep Rock Galactic Survivor is a good take on it. You have the more mission-based stuff, so it's not all just kill things, which makes it interesting. As opposed to most of the other Survivor games, you know, Vampire Survivor, Mega Bonk, Brotato. They're all just, you know, survive, kill as much as you can, go through the waves. But having the actual objectives and quest lines makes Deep Rock Survivors, and it's, I mean, you level up your characters and level up the equipment. It is a really interesting take on it. The fact that they have the theming of Deep Rock Galactic to fall back on was really good. Yeah, it is unique-ish. I love it for that. I'm just terrible at the game. You know, Steam, favorite game that you suck at. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. That's a good one of those for me. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. You take care, Internet. Enjoy the games you play.